A warm greetings to everyone. Agriculture Makers in Mission IBPS AFO welcomes you. Glad to see you all again. And in this video, we are going to see few of the important questions that are asked in agronomy. Come on, let's get into the video. Firstly, prediction of monsoon season based on analysis of weather data of pre-monsoon period and managing the crops accordingly is said to be responsive farming. As like lay farming and rain-fed farming, prediction of monsoon season and managing the crops accordingly is said to be responsive farming. Next to this, agronomic soil conservation methods are adapted for controlling soil erosion where the slope is less than 2%. If the slope is greater than 2% means we have to adapt mechanical measures to control the soil erosion. Next to this, in submerged rice, sulfate is reduced to sulfide, that is further reduced to hydrogen sulfide, causing the disease akichoi. Akichoi is one of the important factors in rice cultivation where the sulfate get reduced to hydrogen sulfide. Next to this, browning of rice is due to iron toxicity. Falguna variety of Falguna variety of rice is found to be resistant to this iron toxicity. Next to this, white eye in rice is due to iron deficiency. You have to clearly note this. Browning is due to iron toxicity, which is excess of iron, and white eye is due to deficiency of iron. Next to this, reclamation disease in cereals is due to copper deficiency. That is, deficiency of Cu causes reclamation disease in cereals. Next to this, which crop is mainly intercropped with wheat? It is actually mustard, which is intercropped with wheat. Next to this, critical stage of irrigation requirement in wheat. It is CRI and flowering. If two irrigations are only available means you have to give it on the crown root initiation stage and flowering stage. If there is only one irrigation that can be made means you have to give it in the CRI stage. It is 21 to 22 days after sowing. Next to this, which disease is known as wheat cancer? It is carnal bent. This carnal bent is found to be a cancer disease in wheat. Next to this, huskless variety of barley, which is Hordeum vulgar, is dolma. Maize is deficient in tryptophan, lysine, vitamin B complex, and niacin. So that they say that excessive consumption of people in maize is said to have pellagra, which is caused due to the deficiency of vitamin B. Okay. Next to this, highest drought tolerant crop among cereals and millets. It is bajra, that is pearl millet. Pearl millet is found to be highest drought tolerant crop among cereals and millets. Next to this, bajra is protogynous in nature. Do you know what is meant by protogyny? Maturation of stigma prior to the stamen is said to be protogynous in nature. Many crops are found to be protogyny, namely sapota is found to be protogynous in nature. And say onion is said to be protoandrous in nature, and you have to keep in mind everything. Next to this, for maturation of sugarcane, felling test solution reading should be less than 0.5%. Felling solution test should be less than 0.5% so that maturity of sugarcane is said to be occurred. Next to this, Most critical stage of irrigation in sugarcane. It is the formative stage, which is between 60 to 120 days after planting. It is the most grand period of growth in sugarcane, so there should not be any moisture deficient in this stage. Next to this, chickpea variety in which grain remains green color is said to be Aparna. This variety, the grain remains green in color. Next to this, most drought tolerant crop among the pulses. It is pigeon pea, Cajanus species. It is the most drought tolerant crop among the pulses. Then hypogeal germination is seen in the same pigeon pea. What is the important in this means most of the cereals uh, are said to be epigeal in germination, and in pulses pigeon pea is said to be hypogeal in germination. Next to this, king of appraisal fiber, it is cotton, which is also known as white gold. Okay, yellow gold is said to be your jute crop. Yellow jewel is different from yellow gold in terms of fibers. Next to this, spacing adopted in cotton for ultra narrow row planting is said to be 19 into 19 centimeter. In other planting systems and all, you will be adopting 65 by 65 by 65 or 100 by 65 you will be adopting in crop, but in ultra narrow row planting you will be adopting 19 by 19 centimeter. Next to this, the glycoside present in white jute is said to be corcharin. Next to this, popping in groundnut is due to deficiency of calcium. Don't forget this. This is one of an important question. Popping in groundnut is due to deficiency of calcium. With this, we are concluding, and the next part will be uploaded at the earliest. Keep watching and keep following us regularly for the earliest updates. And thank you for watching, everyone.